Let me show you how you can create your own TikTok videos using Premiere Pro, the best way to set up your sequence and also the best export settings that you need to use. Right here I have a YouTube video that I made for my channel.
Ooh, shit. I rushed into that one.
So that's ready for YouTube. Now I need to also make the TikTok videos from this. So I need to first set up the sequence. So what I'm going to do is go to File, New, Sequence, then go to Settings, and I want to set the time base to 60 frames per second. The frame size, which is right now at 16 by 9, that's for YouTube, but for TikTok and Reels and such, it needs to be 9 by 16. That is actually 1080 by 1920. And you can see change here. Leave everything else in this section alone. Color and audio is fine. At video previews, you want to select maximum bit depth and maximum render quality. Now if I go ahead and hit OK, it will create my sequence for me. But if I want to make another TikTok video, I have to go ahead and do this process all over again. Luckily, we can save these settings and use them later. So what we're going to do is to select Save Preset, and we're going to give it a name. This is called TikTok Sequence, and hit OK. So now, under Sequence Presets, you will have TikTok Sequence. And once you give your sequence a name, let's just call this TikTok, and hit OK, you will now have your TikTok sequence ready. So what I typically do is to take clips from a YouTube video if I already cut up what I want, right? So I'm just going to copy this and I'm going to paste it here, and now I have my video in my TikTok sequence. For these types of videos, you want to scroll, well, I can just zoom in like this if I want and make it fill up the screen. Or you can do other special effects like duplicate this, and then I can make the bottom one really big, and I can also go ahead and let's add just a Gaussian blur to this and increase the blur like that. So now our video looks like this. Either way, you're ready. This is your TikTok sequence. Now let us go ahead and look at how we can export this and upload it to TikTok, right? To export this video, you want to make sure that you select your timeline here. You want to go to File, Export, Media. Now I'm going to call this Second Prince TikTok. Right here you can see we have our YouTube preset. That's the preset I set up for my YouTube export. So for our TikTok video, we want to go to this video section here. Then you want to make sure that you have match source selected, which will match the settings here to what we just set up in our sequence. Then when you hit more, you scroll down, you can see we also have render at maximum depth and use maximum render quality selected. If they're not, go ahead and select those. Down here at encoder settings, we want hardware encoding, but at profile, you want to uncheck this box so that you can change the setting here, and you want to change this to high. Scroll down some more until you get down to bitrate encoding, and you want to make sure this is set to CBR and it is at least 30. Now scroll back up and go ahead and select these three buttons here, hit Save Preset, and let's give this a name, TikTok Export, and hit OK. So now you can go ahead and hit export and export your video. Now let me show you how easy it is to do once you have your sequence preset and your export preset set up. So again, we're starting back from, I just finished my YouTube video. Now I need to make the TikTok video. So I'm going to go to File, New Sequence, then I select my TikTok sequence, I hit OK. I go ahead and I grab my clip. Let's just add it there, zoom in. Then I go to File, Export, Media. I can just select my TikTok export and then hit export. And that is it. Do remember to leave a comment and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one.